game that I loved when I was a little kid, made by Sunsoft, is Blaster Master. Now Blaster Master is kind of like your platform game about a kid who loses his toad or his frog. He goes down the drain, he goes after it, and then he becomes this Blaster Master. Don't make a lot of sense, but the game is really great. You're basically in like a tank, and you can exit the tank and become this like little kid with a helmet on, and you can go down ladders and get to areas that you can't get to in your tank. And it is really enjoyable. The bosses in there are tough. Some of the level design is really well done as well, particularly for the time. I love the jump mechanic on the tank. I just think that was a very well made game, very well programmed. Now we've got 2 titles from Rare, so they really produce some fantastic games on the NES. We've got RC Pro AM, which is a really good game. It's 32 tracks of racing thrills. It's unbelievable for 1987. And we've got Snake Rattle and Roll. Again, another top-down isometric puzzle game with snakes. You're trying to eat these like pellets to get your snake a lot longer, and then get to the end of the levels without being killed by any sort of stomping feet, any bombs, and looks like anvils. But again, these are all games I play and really enjoy. And we've got some first party NES games as well. We've got Pinball, and this is a black label game. That's actually Mario, believe it or not, a very early Mario, Jumpman as he was called back then. Now this cart is absolutely filthy, it needs a good clean, and I don't even like the thought of touching it, to be honest, without cleaning. It's pretty dirty. But I got it for a couple of quid, so I mean that's, you know, you see a black label for a couple of quid, you buy a black label. Tetris is the next one. Now this was obviously popularised because of the Game Boy. The Game Boy one had the superior music and in a lot of ways had the superior gameplay, even though it's the same game. This one had different music on there. I think it was due to the licensing. There's a whole story about Tetris, I won't bore you now. But that was one I got for a couple of quid. I've actually got that already boxed, complete in box. And we've got Donkey Kong Classics. And this is a fun little game. So you've got Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. in this pack as well. I did pick up some other little bits and pieces, so I'll just show you those. So we've got a NES Zapper, NES Zapper. Now this is like mint. It's got hardly a scratch on it and works absolutely fine. Cost zero, cost me nothing. A NES controller. This one's absolutely fine. It's pucker, it works brilliantly. And we've got another NES controller. Now this has been snagged, it's been pulled a little bit there, but all I'll do is open it and I'll just push that through and it'll be like it's never been tampered with or never had a problem. Again, didn't cost me anything. And a Super Nintendo controller, again works nice and good, didn't cost me a dime. I was actually throwing some stuff away at a tip, some of my dad's old electrical stuff, and I looked in and I saw a bundle of wires and these all attached. I also got an AV connection for the NES and a power pack for the NES, all in this big bundle. So I just unravelled it all and brought it home. Didn't cost me a dime. So again, it's this stuff, if you're looking for it, sometimes you can just be lucky and find it. And I went to a car boot a few weeks back and I picked up a belt buckle. This is the NES Belt Buckle, and I picked that up for like £2.50, and this is the official licensed Nintendo Belt Buckle. Now, I'd been after it for a while, but I didn't want to pay £15 for it, so £2.50, brilliant. I was in London as well this weekend just gone, and I picked up a wallet. This is the NES controller wallet, and it's brilliant. It's not leather, and I don't actually buy leather. It's actually synthetic, but this is cool. It's got a little coin section there. It's also just got bits there for your cards, little bits and pieces at the front and in the back. You can put your notes in there, but it's a really cool design. So I was really happy to pick that up. So those are all the games and peripherals and bits and pieces for this video. I want to give a big shout out to all the new subscribers as well as the old subscribers. Say a big thanks for all the likes, all your wonderful comments, and I look forward to making many more of these videos. I'll see you again soon, guys.